Hey y'all, how y'all doing? It's been a minute and I'm back again with another video. My name is all of us, and welcome to the channel. This month has been its own month for me, and I'm really learning how to really express like my wants, my needs, and my desires, even boundaries. Something that I've noticed just being back home and just being around family is, I don't know, the tendency to just be the overgiver or the oversharer, or sometimes it's just an imbalance is what I'm saying in the process of receiving and giving. And I have found myself at crossroads at wanting to be selfish, but also just at the breath of selfless moments. Like I want to take my time to really sit to myself and feel me, hear me, tend to those parts of me that I feel I've given more of away than to myself. And I have those eyes to really see when others are doing the same. And I'm grateful, but in the same breath, I have to hold myself accountable, and so you. I was going to get on here and share the 26 lessons that I've learned in my life. And my first one was accountability and responsibility is needed. It's easy to deflect and push away the reasons and have so many things that we want to associate why we do the things that we do. They are great markers to be able to express with your experiences, but they shouldn't be the reasons why you exist in ways that it's not benefiting others, or if it's not encouraging others, or if it's not uplifting others. I have been challenged with the ways that I speak and how do I speak to people rather than what to say. I used to have a hard time with that, and with me, with just growing up with my father, he was very forward and very direct and very loud in his communication to us. And sometimes that pushed me in to myself, especially when I was getting questioned. So I have to reframe my approach to when I'm being questioned with people, and then it's not like an interrogating sense, but it feels like pushy, it feels threatening, it triggers those past wounds, take me to those past places where he used to yell so much. I learned how to tune him out. Like I used to hum. I would hum to turn that outside noise out. And I realize when I'm having conversations with people sometimes, if I'm in spaces with people sometimes, that I'm there, or sometimes I'm not there. I'm traveling with the sound of places of mine, and I'm trying to really be attentive, even to myself. I do have my moments where I'm pushing things away, avoiding things, dismissing what's really loud. So I had to realize that I have to take responsibility for my actions. I asked the question, should we be held responsible for the impact, though the intent is pure? And I've been faced with a lot of times where I thought, this was what it was best for me, and it hurt people, and it didn't feel good. But that was the truth that lied within that, was that I had to trust. that what I was speaking of was what was meant for me to pursue. That was my truth. So hold myself accountable to know that everyone's not able to receive the intent or the input from me in the ways that I think they are supposed to be, given. I could learn how to flow with the different flows of people. I do realize that just taking to really reflect on myself, that we all grow up with different input, different environments, different ways that we just take things in. Like the way I could express certain words could mean certain things to me, mean something totally different to you, and the degree ranges. So I thought it would be cool if we all come with our own books of our language, our stories, our ways in which we show up. I learned that would be easier, but it's like we go through life to pick up the story, to really realize, to be able to pinpoint. I had a tendency when I feel like I've gotten too far away from myself, I need to just close everything outwardly away. Many different phases, but I realized that it does take for us to be alone. And there'll be moments where you have to experience this with people. And I'm learning. Because I'm so comfortable in my alone. So comforting there, but the reason I am because of the different journeys and trials I faced early in life, where I didn't feel safe to, or even feel like those around me would understand what I'm going through. So when I started feeling these hard and big emotions and feelings, I felt like I had to deal with that in the dark, alone. And that became comforting for me. Then when I'm starting to get seen, notice, and want to speak to and get to know, I'm like, are you ready? And then when the parts of me started seeping out, are you sure? Like, because there's stages that come with me in the eyes of you. There's journeys that we've walked that many may not have witnessed with you, and within your body you hold the information. And I just have to hold myself responsible, hold myself deeper than just supplying me with the material things. And as far as what I'm willing to accept from others, I am beyond the small chatter, but I'm grateful for the greetings. It's just that I am craving much more. And for me, it's like, just sit around here. It's not really comfortable, but I've gotten comfortable. I remember someone asked me, so you sacrifice basically your comfort to be walking around here comfortable and you're uncomfortable. But the way she was saying it is like when I was going out into places. For example, when I first started vitiligo, I used to cover myself. My arms. Even in the heat, summertime, I was like, damn, used to joke like, you making me hot without them clothes on. But I got immune to just covering myself. Because that felt like it was protecting me or just covering me. I didn't want to be seen, too much attention. I never really liked too much of it. Just the right amounts from the right people, I wasn't uncomfortable anymore. That's what I'm saying. You get to the threshold of being uncomfortable. But I had been comfortable in hiding. You know what? One thing that I questioned to myself early, when I started really noticing, I didn't really notice till later, was why was I even comfortable with just sharing my body with someone if I couldn't even get deep and emotional? Like really naked. Like it was so backwards. I had to really, we really have to get into the mind of, especially in the earlier years. I thought those things would give me something or let me feel things and comfort me. And I realized it was really backwards. But you go through things to learn how easy it is to just give ourselves as far as wanting to be seen and felt. I'm talking about like flesh, like how easy it is to have people touch you. I don't even want to be touched by everybody. And even with close folks, I just I'm not I'm handsy till I'm not. I have my moments. And it is what it is. I be trying to be able to communicate that and not just be so. Cause it used to be weird to hug family back then. I ain't know, my brother used to be like, hug you. Why you want me to hug you? And then I started getting in relationships where I enjoyed touch. I enjoyed it. Realizing that was a love language. Then I realized I was only reserving touch to my partners. And even that, it's like it's beautiful in its own way, but it's detrimental. Because what happens when you don't have a partner is just you. So are you going to consistently just go seeking for someone to touch because you're touch deprived? Or will you start touching yourself? We could touch ourselves in private places, but when was the last time you really touched yourself? Like your hand, caress your body. Like just touch yourself. And I was realizing that, the same ways we could press parts of people and to please them. I used to think that I used to say to myself, I want to feel what it feels like to be touched by me. Because I would see how people would react to the way my hands felt. And I enjoy that. I enjoy that. But it was also a part that was missing that. I feel like I wasn't feeling that of what I invoked. I don't know if I was just searching for it to be the same or now realizing it don't have to be in the same way. I learned which ways of my sensuality and sexuality beyond just sex. And I'm saying not just only sex in mind. I had started realizing when you create with another, when you are creating art, when you are consciously, mentally there, when you are having a conversation, when you are making music, those are different forms of sex. You ever had some conversations that just hit you all in the right places? You ever just had a hug that just hit you all in the right places? You ever just heard a song that just hit you all in the right places? Have you ever been touched without being physically touched? And I find myself wanting to be touched in places that it was like, even like, I'm like, I find myself wanting to be touched in places that haven't been felt before. We're gonna get there. It's felt like I'm, peeling and shedding and really accepting those parts of me that want to be explored and expressed, and not be afraid to share that. Like, these conversations for me feels good for me to finally, speak and explore myself out really. Like, we don't only have to talk when we are being questioned. We don't only have to talk when someone went out. Like, we can talk if we have things on our mind and our heart that just want to get out. So I appreciate these talks right now in the hammock. I'm outside. It's been a long time since I sat in the hammock. It's just so shady and dark over here, but it's really beautiful. Think about it. Floating in the air. Man, I just wish, I remember me and my friend once, we were sitting, having, I think, a lunch or something, and she was like, it would be cool if we can just automatically just say, can I just be naked with you? And not with our clothes on, but could we be fully honest and transparent? And it hurts. I think myself is the part of being honest and transparent comes with it comes with reactions, it comes with responses, it comes with rejections, it comes with feelings, emotions. So it comes with things. Oh, look at the sun shine. And I should be open to be able, just as much as I want to be open and transparent and naked with you, I have to be willing to accept what comes with it. Not be afraid of it. Because in the end of the day, of what I'm sharing, it's the only way you would know is if I tell you. How would you know if I didn't? I hope y'all enjoyed the video and the conversation. Looking forward to seeing y'all again. I gotta get back on my talks, man. It's just, this might has been its own thing. I'm not pushing it, forcing anything, or beating myself up about it, because it's I know in this time that it will be. So peace, y'all. I love y'all. Make sure y'all check out some of my past videos, my music. I'm on all platforms right now. I'm starting sharing on Facebook at All of Us if y'all want to just get a little more personal. Yeah, go out, show some love. Make sure y'all yeah, go comment and subscribe. This is my first time even saying that, but like for real though, if y'all rock with the vibe, if y'all have your own questions, you could DM me at all of us, or even comment on this video. You could email me at allofus333@yahoo.com, and also at that same, hit me up for your t-shirt tie-dye needs, man. We finna do the shameless plug right now. Editing, music, you know what I'm saying, all that. From photos, like I like to edit photos too. The logos, anything. How can I be of service is what I'm really digging into, because it's a lot of things that I know how to do. And it don't even have to be in the sense of I have to get money back for it, but service for service, collaborations, I'm open for it all. But come with it.